Hey, how's it going guys? I'm Ruse and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. It's been a while since I posted my last video. I'm not sure if I can go back to regular posting, but I will try my best. Anyway, new set just dropped and it introduced not one, not two, but 3 keywords. NetEase really needs to chill with this keyword. They are getting out of hand. I will explain a bit about the new keywords, so if you want to skip ahead, you can use this timestamp as usual. The first new keyword is poison. It's been a while since we actually got a keyword that interacts with the opponent. This keyword is actually really freaking powerful, and I think they made this keyword specifically to kill stall and Genkuro decks. Basically, any Shigami that got poisoned, they cannot recover their health by any means. Putting a form on a poisoned Shigami will not restore their health. So until that Shigami dies, whatever health they have left when they got poisoned is their health until they are defeated. And if a poisoned Shigami is hit by another poison damage, that Shigami will just instantly die. So yeah, this keyword is kind of busted when used against stall and board based decks. But aggro deck can still overtake it because the Shigami that has the poison gimmick has low stats, so they are pretty easy to kill. Next keyword is shelter. When you activate a card that has the shelter keyword, it will randomly pick 2 cards in your hand and you can choose one of them to give a buff that activates when you play that card. It's like Ungaikyo Link mechanic, but better because you don't have to rely on the cards in your deck. And the other keyword is edge. It's basically the opposite of shelter. It will debuff your opponent's hands instead. I think edge is cool because when you activate the edge effect, it basically refills 2 cards from your opponent's hands, giving you information and you can use it to plan your counter move. But because they only released one Shigami with the edge gimmick, it's pretty hard to make a full use of this gimmick. Anyway, now that's out of the way, let's jump into the deck rundown, shall we? Well, since we have a new gimmick, we might as well start with it. This is a poison focus deck that has not one, but 2 very easy win conditions. The first win condition is to hit the opponent directly with Sasori's SSR twice, and that will pretty much instantly kill them. This is the easiest instant win card they ever introduced, and I predict if they nerf this card, they are going to take away the unyielding, or make the instant win condition a little bit harder. Our second win condition is just poison all of your opponent's Shigami, then put Kainin SSR, and she will auto attack every time you kill a poisoned Shigami. This option needs a bit of forward planning and a bit of setup, but I think it is much easier to do because the opponent will not expect it, unlike Sasori's SSR. Here's the card priority list. We definitely want either one of Kainin's or Sasori's SSR because that's our win condition. But if we didn't get that, you want to at least get Sasori's Evolve or Okiku's form, because the more you can poison your opponent, the easier it will be for you in the long run. Mushishi's form is on the lower priority compared to the rest of them, because you actually need to kill a poisoned Shigami to trigger the effect. For the situational choice, we have Ninja Slaughter. It's a good combat card, but I would use it when I can push OTK instead of just using it whenever you can. Morning Song is a really good poison projectile card. I don't really recommend aiming for the trigger effect unless you are sure that you will hit the Shigami you're aiming for. Dark Remedy is also a really good one because not only it revives Sasori, it also shelters your card. And Mushishi's Evolve can casually extend your play every time you kill a poisoned Shigami. It's good, but it's not really something you want to aim for. It's a win more card. And as for the finisher, it's Kainin and Sasori's SSR, and Okiku's Daydream is mainly to help for Kainin's SSR OTK. And that's about it for the deck rundown. This is probably the easiest deck to use that I've ever made. You don't really need to think too much when you use this deck, because the poison keyword is simply powerful. Now that's out of the way, let's move on with the replays. On our first match, I will show you how we can very easily OTK this Bukkuman Stall deck. Against this deck, you guys probably already know how to deal with them. Just don't hit them and you should be in a good place, because if they heal, not only they will deal damage to you, it also let them draw cards, and that's not the situation we want to be in. Our hand is looking pretty solid. We have our win condition here, but if we get hit by Kisei, that could be pretty bad. We don't want to level up our attacker just yet, then use Memory of Mushi to poison their Enmusubi. This will make it easier to kill her if she puts a form. On their turn, they will put the level 1 form on Bukkuman, then attack us to get a draw and pass. See, they cannot resist to get a free draw. On our turn, we will use Shadow Stealth to poison Bukkuman, then activate the field. That will kill their Enmusubi. The field effect activates, so we etch Aobozu's card because that card will be very annoying. After that, we just attack with Kainin, so we get a body on its own and pass. On their turn, they will just pass because most of their card is on level 2, I guess. On our turn, we activate Journey of Mushi, getting 2 cards with poison. And we get to shelter Kainin's evolve. Then we just attack with Kainin so that our field doesn't get destroyed and pass. On their turn, they will evolve Kisei. They will shuffle back the edge card. That is really smart. Then they activate 2 rescue to heal back to full health and pass. On our turn, we will evolve Kain, targeting their Kisei and just pass. I want to save that rally effect for when we have enough for OTK. On their turn, they will activate Kiai on our Sasori Onna. This is what I feared, we just lost our win condition. Then they activate Traveler to draw a card with Enmusubi and pass. We have to think of something so that we are not a big minus, but for now we will just have to pass. On their turn, they will put Blessed Encounter on Enmusubi, then activate their last Traveler to draw a card and pass. On our turn, we did draw Sasori's Evolve, so we activate that and we shelter Drag Remedy and pass. It's still too risky to attack them now. On their turn, they will put Dharmic Reversal on Aobozu, then use Buddha's Light, killing our Mushishi and Sasori. That was certainly unexpected. But thankfully, we just draw our other win condition. For now, we activate Morning Song on Aobozu, then put Lone Ninja on Kainin. This way, next turn we can OTK. This is also a really risky move because if they have Bukkuman Snipe spell, we are fucked. On their turn, they will put Scattered Stars on Kisei to hit us with that crazy 10 damage. Then they activate Long Examination to return 1 card and draw 2 on the next turn. Well, unfortunately for them, that turn will never come. Also, we are thankful they didn't get this targeting spell. So we can end the game this turn. We activate Daydream, that will wipe out Kisei, Bukkuman, and Aobozu, clearing the way for Kainin to attack 3 times. That also combined with a form attack boost and Okikumushi's passive, lowering their health just enough for us to end them with this one assault. And that is, my friend, is how you OTK Bukkuman Stall. Our second match is up against Hitorima Aggro. I've been seeing this deck quite often lately. It's a really neat deck because they focus on hyper buffing their Hitorima while also getting a decent damage using Mio and Ichijo. But because they focus mostly on Hitorima, their game plan is pretty predictable. Our starting hand is looking very good. We basically got everything we need here. They get the first move, of course they will start with Chocho, putting the level 1 form with haste, then activate Spring Fever twice, getting instantly 4 attack rally. They probably already have Hitorima's level 1 piercing form on their hand, so we have to be careful with that. On our turn, we're just going to pass because whoever we put as a blocker will die, and we do not want that. On their turn, they will activate Diligent Practice to put a body on the combat zone, then assault with Chocho to activate another Spring Fever. And as I predicted, they already have Hitorima's form, and they will pass. On our turn, we activate Venomous Spit, then we just put Mushishi as a blocker, because we don't have any of her cards right now. On their turn, they will finally assault with Hitorima, killing our Mushishi and dealing 7 damage piercing. And just pass. If we are using any other deck, that would have been so difficult to get over with, but because we are using this deck, we can just do this. First we evolve Sasori, buffing our venomous spit, then we just assault with Sasori to poison their Hitorima. This way, they now have 2 poison Shigami that we can easily kill. On their turn, they activate One Night's Dream, forcing Hitorima to attack, killing both of them. Then they assault with Chocho again, reviving Hitorima. Then they will put another level 1 form on him. That's actually a really good move, not gonna lie. On our turn, we revive Sasori with Dark Remedy, buffing our lone ninja. Then we just assault again with Sasori. Just by putting Sasori on the combat zone puts huge pressure on them because if they attack, they will just get poisoned. On their turn, they will evolve Hitorima, then activate Wandering Hero to hunt our Okikumushi. Ooh, that was the wrong target. They should have gone for Kainin. But, oh well. On our turn, we activate Journey of Mushi, buffering Memory of Ushi. Then we assault with Sasori. They have 4 cards in hand, so I don't think they can OTK us next turn. On their turn, they will activate another Diligent Practice, then assault with Chocho to force Hitorima to attack. And they finally put Mio's SSR form. Now, that is kind of dangerous. We need to finish this soon. On our turn, we put Lone Ninja on Kainin, then activate Shadow Stealth and Memory of Mushi to kill their Chocho. That will instantly make Kainin attack, killing their Hitorima. That will also make her attack again because we killed another poison Shigami. I'm feeling good about this, but we still have to be careful of Mio because she is going to level up to level 3 next turn. On their turn, as I feared, they got her evolved. The projectile will kill our Kainin, then they will assault with her and pass. Thankfully, they didn't have her combat card. And we have at least 2 more turns to wrap this up before they can obliterate us with their Shigami. On our turn, we need to kill her this turn, so we activate our last Memory of Mushi, then Venomous Spit to kill their Mio and pass. On their turn, they will pass. If they had Ichijo's evolve, we would have died. On our turn, we put Sasori's SSR, then we poison the player. Next turn, we just need to hit them one more time and we win. On their turn, they activate Peace of Mind, they attack Sasori so it instantly killed their Ichijo. And they just realize that there's nothing more they can do, so they will surrender. Well, that's all for today's video. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, if you want to support my channel, I have Patreon and Ko-Fi links down below. And as usual, if you have any kind of feedback, leave it down in the comments and see you on the next video. Bye.